Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all having a good time. Winning isn't everything, but wanting to win is. You're probably all wondering, now what does this have to do with optimism? Let me tell you. When I read this quote for the first time, it was yesterday, I felt optimistic. I felt happy because this quote reminded me that no matter what happens today, this afternoon, after today's speech, I'll be happy. Because even though I won't win, at least I would have wanted it. I would have tried my best, I would have had a good time, and that would make me perfectly happy. Now, when most people see me, they see an optimistic person, someone who smiles all the time, who's never sad, who's always happy. But when I'm alone at home, sometimes I tend to get quite pessimistic. And I wonder, why am I on this earth? Why should I be happy with all the things that can go wrong, and with all the things that are going wrong, and that I don't have a chance to become what I want to become later, or to do what I want to do? I sometimes have some of these mood swings between optimism and pessimism. So as somebody that's had both moods, I have to admit it, I much prefer optimism, a lot. Optimism can be good. I'll tell you why right now. When you're optimist, it changes your view on the world. You tend to appreciate life in itself. And not only the big things, but also the little ones, like the flowers over here. I really like those. And so optimism not only does that, but it also gives you the will to keep moving forward. When I get optimistic, I have plans, I have dreams. I want to become the greatest public speaker in the world. When I get pessimist, I don't really want to become that. But optimism isn't always a good thing. Sometimes it can be bad. I'll give you a few examples. For example, I have this every year. During the exams, we all know it's a big stress, studying for your exam the whole day, going to school, getting your sheet and having to fill in the exam, all the answers correctly, I hope. We all know it's not an easy period in our lives, not one you enjoy being in, well, not for me at least. But when I get too optimistic during the exams, I tend to get lazy. I tend to think that I'm going to pass anyways because I'm just an awesome student and I haven't failed up till now. Why would I fail now? And when I get optimistic like this, I tend to study less, which I don't really appreciate. But something else is that it makes you get naive sometimes. For example, imagine me driving in my big Hummer, and I know that the government will find a solution. Oh, I'm so sorry.